Hello, everyone. It is us. Me, Mandy Sharmy Brendan, playing storyteller Lupe December Uptown. We come to you today with an interlude, a little slice of the story that takes place a bit out of timeline, perhaps in the past, perhaps in the present, but something that is adjacent to the main plot in order to sort of facilitate a little bit more of a robust narrative, to expose to the light some scenes that you wouldn't usually see in the main timeline. And of course, we do this because we're missing our two best boys, Daryl and Ian. They are off having the time of their lives at GaryCon, and from what I have seen, doing some vampire LARPing. Daryl isn't. I think Daryl is probably like, I don't know, bench pressing a car or something down there in Lake Geneva. Some sort of feat of heavy lifting. But yeah, it's with a heavy heart that we say we miss you, fellas. So we tonight are going to show off. Actually, I say that they can happen at any point in the timeline, but the problem is that it's all happening in the present tonight. So, as janky as our overlay looks right now, the vast majority of the evening, will be taking place a little something like this. So, our first scene of the evening. This is going to be taking place, if I'm not mistaken, it must be at your New Haven.
Yeah, I think that it probably takes place on the roof of that place. Like,
sure.
I don't know exactly what the physical situation of the building is, so if that's part of it, the Haven, then yes.
It's been largely left undetermined. It's a little undefined exactly how we have it. But what we can most certainly say is that you wouldn't be living in a place without a roof. Any good witch, any good practicing blood sorcerer is gonna need access to, the sky, is going to need access to somewhere that's a little high up, and thus you'll be standing up on the rooftop. I would say because we're given the opportunity to do a little bit of narration about December's New Haven. We'll say that it's a garden apartment, a place with a rooftop that has some accommodations for trellised gardens, vines, etc., etc. So while it is winter and thus there is no greenery on the roof, you do have quite a bit of cover, which is fantastic, seeing as it is not the highest building within the environs, but Pothinos does still swoop in. Now, under what pretense have you summoned Pothinos tonight?
December texted him and said, when you have some time, I was thinking of lessons.
You get a text back, thumbs up emoji, Easter Island emoji, like the little statue, and that's given you've come to learn that that's his representation of himself in the through text. And yeah, he asks, you get a voice memo for the first time. He has since learned the way to do that, and you hear voice activation. Yes, Miss December, I will attend you as an instructor. You must set the time and the date, and I will be there, instructing you in any ways that I can accommodate. And end the message now, and end it. And then you hear in the background, no, but you have to just let your finger off of the button. You gotta let. But it's not quite. It's one of those. I had to swipe up, and it has a little trash can, like a little trash can beside it. So do I hit, what's the send so that it does the thing and it stops
the voice message.
Yeah, you see that it definitely, you were like, wow, why is this voice message like 3.5 minutes long? And it just like continues on like that for a while. But long and short, you just need to send him a time and date.
So I'll say that was the previous night that she had sent him that message. So she sets a time for the next night, and that time is at a new moon.
Yeah, for sure. A few nights from then, the new moon is to dawn, and it is in a very dark sky. Cloud cover, no stars, just a perfectly black, totally like absent of light in the night sky. A little bit of an overhang. The clouds are low, the lights of the city reflecting off of it in like a very radiant orange. And you stand upon your rooftop, and Pothinos doesn't know how to chill when it comes to flying around the city, especially now that he seems to have the power to go completely undetected within the city. And he swoops in super hot and like scrapes talons along the tile of the roof, kicking up some debris and leaving some like runnels of like from his claws in the roof. And
Pothinos, gentle landing, please.
I weigh a lot, and these are they're made out of like, sometimes it's gravel, but like it's like a little bit of rubber on top, or like below that. I don't know. I'm trying. If I drop, like if I drop, it does a lot of damage. I blew through a roof like a short time ago, and I was just trying to. Yeah, it was unintentional. It was disorienting. I tore my. It doesn't matter.
When we have a different opportunity, we'll work on circling to slow yourself down before you land. Gives you a little more control.
Like a bird.
Yes, like a bird.
Anyway.
Yes, not why I asked you here. I am looking for your assistance, though in some areas you will not be able to help me. In others, I think you can. Pothinos, I've been trying to figure out what to do now that I will be withdrawing from interacting with Kind directly, in light of how recent events have gone. I don't think my involvement in their world is in any of our best interests.
Yes. And he like closes his eyes and he takes a deep breath. Will you be putting down the rest of your flock?
That's a discussion still to be had, but what's important about this is that I don't want to abandon this part of the world. It is still what sustains us, but the way that I have fed in the past, it's not something I can do now with what I carry, with what I've done. It's too difficult.
Did you realize that the consent was coerced?
Yes, of course I realized it. Have I not been coerced in my life many, many times?
Oh, I'm not here to judge. I'm just wondering
Yeah.
if that's how it feels. Because if that's the case, then I mean I've got a few ways that you could feed, and they are more bespoke to one who is withdrawing. I have had to. What did he say? I've had to get real wanky with it, to sort of figure out exactly what fit me, and so there's a few options.
I'm interested to know what you would suggest, but I don't want to make people suffer, and if not for Lupe's clubs, I would already be struggling. So
Oh, there's a guy. He just sells blood bags. It's so easy. Modi has a lot of money, and he just keeps them on tap. It just works. It's so convenient. It tastes like dirt, but I mean,
yes, that's the problem. No matter what I add to them, it's not quite satisfactory.
well, I coming from someone who was forced to eat rat paste for about a millennia. It's kind of gourmet.
You're right, Papanos. I did not consider the privilege of tying feeding to intimacy for so long. And
Yes.
now that things are different, all I can think of is, well, what if they deserved it?
What, like the people
What if
that you
they
hurt?
deserved? Well, one person I hurt deserved it in the end. Not at first, but after. What if people deserved the pain and the fear, and I could do something that was helpful?
Oh, well, they didn't.
Not in this case.
Well, I mean, like, in general. Like, nobody deserves hurt and fear. If you're
What if they
gonna...
did it for others?
well, then you kill them. You would slay them. You would do it. You would give them an honorable death swift. It's not torture and horror and fear do nothing. They add nothing. They are just a spiral down. It's not healthy for the world or you. But I mean, if you
I don't want to torture Pothinos.
well, I don't mean even flay the skin, but like if you take a
I
child,
want to cure.
or you take a child, right, and you treat them badly for so long, and then that child grows up and they become violent. Would you say that they're tortured? That they were emotionally manipulated? That was not horror?
Yes.
Well, you can do the same to an adult. No one deserves these things. No one deserves fear, torment, manipulation. They happen. And they're effective. But deserve and not deserve, I mean, that's for powers higher than me, and to be frank, higher than you.
So instead, you think snuffing them out is the more efficient solution, rather than giving opportunities for change? Perhaps with the right incentive, some might contribute to society rather than drain it.
Oh, no. No. And you see, like, the cogs turning in his head, and he's like, really, really, like, keyed in. No. Killing, slaying foul people is the way to do it. There's enough people. No, there will never be, in all of my years, there has never been some sort of deviant, horrifying, seducer of innocence and predator of women and children that was going to cure cancer or turn their life around. The quiet, small amount of efficacy that you can eke out of horrid individuals like that are not worth the time. Humans will rut, and they will make more. But scum like that can go. And so you can feed. That's what I do. And it sort of comes to mind that, like, you've never heard how Pothinos feeds and how he hunts.
So, how do you find the right ones?
Modi. When I've been active and and I need blood, truly need it, I have Modi, well, he taps into some sort of registry and he finds a villain and then I eat them. They go down.
He didn't mention he was skilled in computer-based research.
Yes.
I hear these things are often internet related.
Yes, the World Wide Web.
Heard of it. Pothinos, do you think you would be willing to show me what it's like for you to gain what you need?
Oh, yeah, should I? I would have to call Modi. And I know you and him don't always,
Well, we've been working together on a project recently.
Oh.
And we have had some conversations. I also encouraged him eventually in his pursuit of joining Lupe's domain. So.
Ah, yes, he is hopelessly in love with her.
Who isn't? It is...
Deacon.
Yeah. Fair.
It's because I think it's because... Well, I think he's broken inside.
Oh.
Yes. You see an object of... he sees an object of love and desire and someone that could actually fill his life with fun and whimsy and dark decadence. And he says to himself, I don't need or deserve that. It's very Blue Blood.
You have much more empathy than I do, at least in your observations, Pothinos.
I was a pious man before I died. I was 3 pious men, actually. And it sort of stuck. And also, somewhere along the line, I wasn't always like this, but somewhere along the line, I sort of realized that, well, empathy is resistance to the things that we are. And kindness is care. And, when you are under the thumb of the pyramid, which you know all too well about, what can you do?
Nothing.
They won't allow you to act out in kindness. So you have to speak it to truth. And when you break those chains, or have your chains broken, I vowed to do good.
Something I know you've been seeking, but I don't understand how you can find it. I'm interested in this journey.
Well, it's usually at the end of a blade, to be honest.
I don't have one of those. However, there are some ideas that I have.
Right.
And I think we would make an excellent team under the correct circumstances. If you would allow me some time of observation, I could propose ways of assistance in your endeavors.
Right. Let me call Modi. Let me get my boy on the horn.
Okay.
He rings. Ring, ring, ring,
Tell him
ring.
to come back.
Ring, 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 ring. Modi. No, shut up. Turn the game off. Stop it. No, this is important. No, it's important. No, I'm not at 7-Eleven. What? No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to tell her about you. No, not again. Modi, shut up. I need you to find one. Find one? Find one. Yes, no, like one of the... Yes. Go on your personal computer and get on the World Wide Web and find me one of the people that you find. Okay. December says hi. Yeah, it's for December. Yeah, oh, now it's important. Whatever, man. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, yeah, right away, I bet. God. Click. He says that he will do it as quickly as he can.
Thank you, Potnos. I appreciate your help.
Well, he said,
I have to ask. Who was he talking about? Was it Lupe?
No, he was talking about a girl at 7-Eleven. Yes.
Kind?
I would have to assume. Well, but I went in the other day under the guise of someone else to pick up. He still insists on consuming mortal food, and so every so often he will send me out for roller dogs, and I will pick him some up. And he had asked, "Oh, hey, is she there?" And I asked him, "Who do you mean?" And it was like, "Well, her name is her name is Jacqueline, and she works at the 7-Eleven that we happen to go to. That's near the bunker." And long story short, he's hopeless. He's hopeless.
And she works night shift, so
Does.
I understand.
Yes.
Oh, Modi.
Yes.
Well, he's young. He'll learn.
Or die.
Those are the options.
Those are the options, truly. I hope he goes and stays with Lupe.
I think he could learn a lot from her. Like discipline.
I think she should put him in a cage.
But that would be a sight.
But yeah, it would also probably help. Like he needs, like one of the Pavlov bells. Like he needs to. The way he speaks about women is deplorable, unconscionable.
There's a lot wrong with him, but also he is extremely useful and helpful. So I'm glad that your friendship will influence him in the correct direction.
It will. We learn from each other. Truly, he is picking up a few notes about chivalry and respect, but he still remains an unconscionable, perverted cur. And I don't know if that will ever be cured by anything short of full-blown Sedite indoctrination. That might be what it takes.
I don't know if that's a cure so much as a change of focus, but understood.
Right. I am receiving a text message, and then he pulls out his phone and checks it out. All right. I have an address, if you would like to accompany me.
Yes. How do you travel quietly when you are not flying?
Oh,
Like once you arrive.
all right. So, I have, how do I explain it? Well, you know how, certain clans have a sort of signature, unique power, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, the gargoyles have something akin to that. I believe we've discussed this in the past. It's known as Visceratica, and it's a power largely based around stone.
Yes, I do now recall.
Right. Now, when I am on the ground, it allows me to become akin to a chameleon. And so I move about undetected that way. Also, quiet is not usually how I operate. It is a lot of smash and grab.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll be sure to stay a few feet back.
Out of the splash zone, as they say.
I might change first. And December does change into an all black outfit before they go out.
Yeah, for sure. He's like, oh, yes, so that it will not stain. Ah, smart. All right, now, get into my arms.
All right.
He lifts you up, and you are launched like 15 feet straight vertical into the air, kicking up more rocks, more, a bit more damage to the stone. The repair bill is going to be a bitch living in this new place. It's not your personal little shop or anything like that. It's like this is an apartment building. Other fucking people live here. People are going to think somebody took a fucking pickaxe to the top of the roof. Anyway, he launches off, and you fly over Calgary until you start circling this one building. It's like this 10-story tall apartment building. He circles it for a moment. All right, so I've been given the exact address of this man. He lives on the 8th floor. I am going to go and I'm going to fly outside of his window. I'm going to break inside, and then I am going to kill him and eat him.
All right. Is there in the area another rooftop nearby that would have a view of this room?
Yeah, we could say that. Yeah, for sure. Like, there's actually not a lot of places in Calgary that aren't like super hilly with like buildings adjacent. So, yeah, he says, "All right, I'll set you down over here," and coming scraping in, just like crunch, rip up the roof, crashes down, and then he drops you off. How will you see?
Will you share your senses with me?
Oh, right. Yes, of course.
All right. And I will activate the power, which I have to remember if I need to rouse.
I think you need to rouse for this one.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's fairly certain.
See, I do not get hungrier, which is good because I'm hungies.
Because you're still hungry.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't think I have to roll because he's winning. Yeah, it's. I need to roll for it to work.
Yes.
Bear with me, and then I will. Oh, I forgot it's so many dice now.
Pick up a mittful.
Yep, hit it. Hit it.
I am going... Oh. Actually, that's 4 successes. I'm going to leave it at that, because I still have aggravated willpower damage.
Yeah, you're rough. Okay, four successes. That's fine. You'll be able to at least hear and see and smell all of the things that he experiences. So, excuse me. You feel your sight go into Pothinos's, and you experience like what it's like to move in Pothinos's body. And he is a big man made out of stone. And the first thing that you feel is just unnaturally powerful. The man is an absolute behemoth. He carries around a preternatural, blood-driven strength. You feel speed at his fingertips. The first thing that you truly feel is deadly. And then you feel that like lurch in the stomach as he launches off of the rooftop and dives towards the window of this man. And you see him, you see through his eyes. You see through your eyes nothing. He is blending in perfectly to the surroundings. And then he's like flapping in the air just above this guy's window. You see like some plants get knocked around off of people's balconies, some like snow driven off, things like that. And then you feel his arm, your arm, reach out and just like reach into the glass. And then it crashes. He grabs onto the window frame. He just twists it to the side. And then he folds wings, dives in a rush through the window. You see a man sitting, looking scared at the computer. He's sitting in tighty whities in a gamer chair in front of a glowing screen. Balding on the top of his head, just abject terror on his face. And Pothinos pulls a ridiculously sized sword off of his back. The man screams, and Pothinos says,
"You have committed crimes against women, against humanity. You have preyed upon the weak, and I am your judgment. There is no use crying. There is no use screaming. Accept your fate."
And this man falls out of his chair, scrambles backwards, screams out apologies, placations, tries to bargain, and then Pothinos takes 3 steps, swipes the sword down, cuts the man in half, through the clavicle, through the rib cage, through the heart, out of the hip bone, and the man is dead. Pothinos then picks this dead man up by the head, walks that half to the kitchen, grabs the biggest mug that he can, fills it up from the dripping corpse, wipes off the sides, and drinks it. He does that 2 or 3 times, and then he texts Modi. You see him text Modi. You see a couple of the texts to Modi from then, and it's just like it's a shit ton of like reels and like TikToks from Modi to Pothinos, and then but Pothinos texts out,
I need you to contact Lester. I owe him another one. Thanks. Big dog. There we go. All right.
And then he launches himself backwards out of the window, chameleon flesh rippling once again, and completely being enveloped in, that obfuscation. And then he zips up to the rooftop that you're at, and
well, that is how I hunt.
That was certainly eventful. I wonder about the mess that's left behind. How have you and Modi been dealing with that?
Lester.
Does that extend to the state of the building?
Oh, like me wrecking the window and yes. He is a one-man cleanup crew from start to finish.
Excellent work. Wow. No
Yes.
wonder everyone needs him.
Well, he gains my services too. Lester and I have quite the working relationship these nights. I have enjoyed his company. His wife is lovely, and the two of us have worked together rather extensively in the past. Sometimes he needs a very vast quantity of earth moved in order to dispose of, well, this and that. And so, to get it done without equipment and without the hiring of kine and a paper trail, he just gets me and a shovel.
It's a fair deal you have going there. Father knows, do you think that there's enough of who Modi has found for us to both do this here?
Oh, I would almost be certain, yes. Sexual predation is an absolute epidemic. The more that we slay, the better it is, and especially since in the field of law, within the modern day, it is wildly punishable itself. I'm merely enacting a far more direct and permanent form of punishment. Capital punishment is not seen as quite as acceptable here within the country that we reside in, but to be honest, back from where I'm from, which I've learned a bit about, it was a fairly simple affair. You find someone rutting with another against their consent, and you killed them. That was it. You killed that person. Goodbye.
Straightforward times.
Well, it curbed it. Rather quickly.
Correct. Do you think Modi will help?
Well, I think Modi would rather shrivel up and die than disappoint you. To be honest. He is a bit of a simpering wretch when it comes to powerful women.
He is absolutely frustrating to speak to, but he is valuable, and you see something in him. So I am doing my best. And this would be an excellent way for me to appreciate his abilities outside of the magics we share.
Yes, well, he has a very, very obvious inferiority complex. And, well, he doesn't like being bullied, and I don't think anyone does, but he sees that he's not used to the culture. He would never survive in the Camarilla. Ever. No, he would speak back against one of the primogeniture, and he would be torn asunder by the sheriff in a week. But here,
yes,
so I go easy on him. He's my friend.
The things we do for our friends. What is he doing? Can we see him?
Modi right now. Do you want to go to him?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I believe he is playing Fortnite.
Ask him if he's available, please.
Text him. Are you going to leave a voice memo? Voice activation. Modi, text me in a minute. December wishes to know if you are finished playing Fortnite and if you would host us for a meeting. Voice activation done. Finish. Hey, December, would you, is it like I can't really, yeah, you'd like tap the thing. Thank you. Big hands. It's a little difficult. Yes.
I imagine the screen is a little less sensitive.
Oh, I have to warm up. I have to warm up my hands. Like sometimes, like I just get the friction going, and then I gotta. And it's a whole process. Yeah. No, he texted back. He says, "Come through, gang. I'm ready whenever." Thumbs up emoji.
Positive. Okay. Pothanos, if you would.
Absolutely.
Let's see our friend Modi.
Pothanos scoops you up, and then you zip across the city. You hit the bunker. Pothanos skids in. The door opens up.
Modi, put pants on. Put on your pants.
Modi, I'm coming in 30 seconds.
No, I have pants on. I have them. I'm wearing. Oh my god, I'm wearing pants. And he walks over, and yeah, he's wearing like sweatpants and like a white tank top. He's got on a beanie. He's just kind of in like very much casual mode. Yeah, you needed to see me. What's going on?
Yes, Pothanos appreciated your assistance earlier, and it was at my behest that we were looking into his method of doing what he does, and I appreciated your involvement in the process. And I'm looking for something similar.
Dang, I thought you kind of had your own. Everything was all unlocked for you. You're switching up the game? Is that what I'm hearing?
A lot of things have changed for me recently, Modi. And
okay.
We're not close enough for me to get into it, but what you could know is the process needs to change.
I don't need to know what you were into. I don't need to know what made it change, but I just need to know what you want to get into.
Those who deserve what's coming to them.
Modi looks a little serious for a second. Who do you think deserves it?
Those who prey on the vulnerable, the youthful, the uninformed, those who will not reform their ways upon interaction with the usual systems of their people, those who are beyond help.
Oh. So basically what I'm doing for Pothanos. Like the exact same thing.
I just wanted it to be clear.
Yeah, no, that's super clear. I have it all set up. I've got a system. That herd isn't thinning anytime soon. I'll tell you that much.
What's your usual frequency between you?
Well, Pothanos usually doesn't have to feed too terribly often. It's only when he has to like really exert himself, like after the fight at the, it's usually just blood bags, and he's okay. Which I have. That's how I feed. Since I found out that it's not chili, whatever. So yeah.
Wait, one quick question for you, Modi.
Yeah.
Have you tried flavorings yet, or are you drinking directly out of the bag?
I've tried flavoring stuff. Yeah, I can still eat food. I held on to that, so I can like add it to other stuff. I did like a blood chickpea curry the other night. That sucked. But I think that's mostly because I'm a horrible cook. No, yeah, I can do the thing. I'm just not good at it. So I kind of just stick to the blood bag. You know, it's like I pretend like it's a Capri Sun. Really, I do. I got a straw, a big metal straw. I jab into it, you know, or I'll pour it in a cup. Like I've got like a Stanley that I throw it in, and you know I'm slurping while I'm playing games and stuff. It's all right.
Modi, I'm gonna give you a gift, and you're gonna let me know later if you appreciate it. And
Okay.
from out of somewhere within her clothes,
Yeah.
who knows where, December takes a small vial, and it is like filled with spices. So it basically looks like it's a vial of sand.
Yeah.
And she just says about maybe 1.5 to 2 blood bags worth of blood for this.
Oh.
Mixed together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Yeah. It's like drinking. It's like drinking the same thing every day. It's like eating the same hot dog every single day. It's not great. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm in. Thank you. Do you need it? Do you need a hookup tonight?
Yes, actually, I do.
Oh. Okay.
Perfect segue.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. Let me get it figured out. It's just gonna take me a minute.
Of course, I'll sit over here. You do your thing. Feel comfortable in your space, and let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, do you need anything? I feel like a bad host. Like, do you smoke weed? You like? Do you want a beer? Like, do you have like a? I don't know.
No, buddy. You're doing me a favor by taking on my project at short notice.
Okay, yeah. Sure. And he gets up, or he goes and he turns off the TV and stuff, and he goes and he sits at his computer. And a short time later, he essentially sends you an address, name, and a spoilered set of it's like a blurred out spoilered the details of why this dude is a horrendous piece of shit. And he says you can read at your own discretion. I include them in case you really need to feel the vindication. It's totally up to you. But me and Pothinos had to. It took us ages to actually, almost since we met. It was one of our first conversations, and Pothinos Paizo was like, "Yes, I, this is something that I struggled with." Yeah, it was one of our first conversations that we had. How exactly that he was going to feed, and like how it could fuel his sense of justice, and there was a lot to it. There was a lot to it, and so now it was. We've got it down to a bit of a science, but like. Anyway, it's not perfect. It's not fun, but it checks a lot of the boxes. It checks a lot of the boxes, and trust me, really, really trust me. These fuckers have it coming.
I will trust you moving forward. This time I'll look.
Yeah.
But I do think that what you've come up with between you is admirable. And it can likely be improved upon with support. Just keep it in mind. If things go well with these changes, I might have further ideas for all of us.
Okay. Okay. I can. We'll make it happen. I'm here to help. That's really what it is.
Thank you, Modi. Really.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I am going to deal with this in my way. Athanos, feel free to remain with your friend or come with, whatever you prefer.
To be honest, I'd kind of like to. Can I shadow you for your? And he like wiggles his gigantic shoulders. He's like, "You're first."
Honestly, I was really hoping you would say that. I am a little bit nervous. Thank you.
Yes, of course. No, Modi is fine. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing here, Modi?
And Modi looks over, and he's like, I was gonna order buffalo wings, and I was gonna play some Fortnite.
And you should enjoy the evening while you can, because we'll be needing you later.
Well, I mean, Uptown's not around, so I don't know where he's at. He's probably, I don't know, hanging out and getting drunk in some bar being lame.
That's his business.
Yeah, loser business.
That's rich.
What do you mean that's rich?
Do it? I don't know. Is that an accurate representation of your relative status? I don't understand the culture.
He's all fucked up. I don't know.
He is all fucked up. That I understand.
Yeah, he's like worse than usual. I'm trying to help him, but he's seeing like visions of his own death and like some real heavy shit. And it's like, man, I gotta who the fuck, where does a vampire go for therapy? Like, is there like there's no Dr. Phil show for us. You know what I mean? Like,
it's dangerous to be vulnerable with one another, regardless of if there was someone available to do it or not.
Yeah, it feels bad. Anyway, you gotta go. You have to go. Uptown sucks. That's all.
Later, Modi.
Later.
And December's heading out. She does read the information. It doesn't need to be gone over, but she basically, for her own peace of mind, is confirming what she understands to likely be true.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna say the idea is she's trying to go out and do a little bit of hunting.
So, I would argue that this form of hunting is alley cat.
Ooh, okay.
That is what Pothanos does. He finds people that gotta go, and he gets them gone. It's a little cleaner than that, but
Speed, right? That's kind of the
what's that? Sorry?
situation. Because he like does it kind of quickly out of nowhere and not over time.
Yeah, he does the ambush predator thing, but alley cat can also be like a domination, sit down, turn around, 2 in the back of the head, eat them.
Got you.
Yeah, for sure. The point is being a predator to predators for his particular style. But at the end of the day, the best descriptor as far as like in-game canon mechanical feeding styles, it's totally alley cat.
Very Dexter.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I guess I'll say that December is attempting a variant on that because she is going to try to start with observation so she can find an opportunity to like set up a trap, basically, as representing herself as somebody who's vulnerable to entice the predator.
Yeah, let's go ahead and, okay, so we're going to need to establish, if we're doing a brand new thing here, we're going to need to establish what the feeding, like what the pool is, what the test pool is for this. So I'd do a pretty big argument for manipulation subterfuge. If you're lying and presenting yourself a certain way, bringing in like a social trap, that feels very manipulation, that feels like lying.
Yes. All right, yeah, I'm in. I am going to, however, begin a... I'm going to use a blood sorcery power to start with Blood of Potency before I actually get into this.
Let's go. Oh, you mad?
So, my rouse check, which I succeed, so I don't get hungrier.
Okay.
My potency has increased, so now when I choose to rouse again, this time
I might be completely wrong here. Brendan just hit me with a way, way better hunting style.
Is it Pursuer that
it is Pursuer?
That's
Yeah.
what I've been. That's
what you were looking at. That's what you were looking at. Yeah, yeah. I'm not the most well versed in the ones that aren't in the core book, so okay. Yeah, we're gonna hit this.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, we're gonna hit this. Yeah, Pursuer's not in the core book. But it is just in Demiplane, like. So yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. Yeah, determining the cause outcry of the disappearance. Blah blah. Okay. Yeah.
Then mechanically what happens on her sheet,
it's in the player's guide for what it's worth.
It's just a change in terms of humanity and specialty. Otherwise they would kind of keep status quo.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, it's very complementary to how you used to feed. You would, and it's stamina and stealth,
or you can do intelligence and investigation. Depending on
oh, yeah.
Intelligence.
Oh, you curated this. You curated this. Okay, yeah. I'm on board now. I'm totally on board now. Yeah, I feel like you mentioned this, and somewhere in the fugue of sleep deprivation and 3 different games a week, I lost the plot on it. So, yeah.
Also, I probably should have just shared the screenshot. That would have made it faster.
We keep it loose. Okay, cool. Yeah. Brendan knows what's up. Yeah, no, Brendan, that's why we keep him around, and for no other reasons.
Just like Modi.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly it. And to be a suffer puppet, actually, that's true. There is 2 things. To watch his characters wriggle and squirm and suffer and then die. And then to fucking be our rules, our Google. So, okay. So intelligence and investigation, 1,000,000%.
Okay, great. And then I will... Sorry, one sec. Investigation. Okay, great. And then I chose to rouse and did get hungrier. However, if this goes well, it's worth it. I'm currently at 4, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Just now, as of doing this,
Perfect.
So that I can have extra dice to this pool. So,
yeah, let's see if this succeeds.
Big money, no whammies.
Big money, no whammies, Stop!
Five successes.
Oh my god.
Crit. Yeah.
So, you go to this man's apartment building. You find his door. You watch from outside the window. He's on the ground floor. And he is in your head, you may have built up like a greasy, disgusting, scum of the earth, unwashed, gnarly individual, but it's just a guy. He's wearing a turtleneck, got a pair of slacks on, his feet are up on his coffee table. He's watching old episodes of Game of Thrones. He's hanging out. He's got a bag of cheese puffs. He's doing his normal thing. Doom scrolling on his phone. Doing the whole living a normal human life. And from the outside looking in, you would never think that this man is worthy of such a horrid punishment. But you check the name. You check the address. You check the name. You check the address. You ensure that this is the fucking guy. You have the picture of him. But a rough portrait from, when he was booked. And yeah, this is him. You hear that voice in the back of your head, though. You get to the location and you hear Alexis speak up. New feeding style. New way to hunt. New way to eat. New leaf? Are you feeling guilty?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Oh, all of that suffering, all that manipulation, all that faux consent. And after it all, after you have tortured and dragged through the mud everyone who ever cared about you, now that you are almost on the other side of all of that, now you're going to enact justice onto the world. You're going to feed on people that deserve it. Right. But that was after feeding on me. I was the first one to deserve it, right? I was the first one. You got a taste for it. Somebody that earned your ire, and now you need this. You could never do it through an actual consensual process. You could never let anyone trust you. You could never trust anyone back. God forbid if someone learned your secret. And you could feed from them, and it'd be actually consensual. No, you need to break into houses and be the judge, jury, and executioner of some poor fuck. Right. Well.
Oh, Alexis, I'm not breaking into anywhere. You don't know me as well as you think you do. It was so enjoyable that I do want to do it again. But this is also a service. And she is both trying to convince that voice and herself.
Okay, December. Well, after you murder this man, if you do forget the way that it tastes and the way that it felt, I'll be here, helping to remind you. And then the voice fades away.
And December tries to put her face out of her mind as she positions herself on the street outside this man's home, and near a street light. She kind of begins stumbling back and forth underneath it, and she has her phone in her hand to give the appearance of somebody who might be struggling with some sort of pride issue.
Okay.
And she, when she starts doing this, she kind of starts from directly at the window and then stumbles back into the street.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You rolled a crit. This guy absolutely comes to his window. He hops up. He dusts some of the Cheeto dust onto his pants. He gets to the window. He rips it open. You all right?
Huh? What?
You good?
I'm fine. My phone died.
Okay. You need a lift home or something?
I was trying to call to get a lift. Maybe if you could just wait for a taxi with me?
You see him, he checks his phone quick. He looks back into his house. He looks back out at you. Yeah. Sure. I can come out. I can give you a hand. Just give me a sec. And he like shuts his window. Takes a minute. He comes out of the front apartment doors, and then he walks up beside you. It's like, all right. So what's wrong with you?
I have had such a night. I lost my friends and I got kicked out of my last taxi because I threw up and I just want to go home. Can you just help me for a second? I think I lost something. And she kind of like points into the dark, down in between two buildings.
Sure.
And is really playing up her ingenue to entice him into the dark.
He's like, okay, yeah, yeah, whatever you say, sweetheart. Sure. And he walks in between the two buildings. He pulls his phone out. He's got the flashlight on. It's like, okay, what am I looking for here? What'd you drop?
Just down there, and she points down. And as he kind of
bends, turns around, yeah.
And she steps over from behind, really close, and says, "Hey, this is where it ends. No more." And she just bites him immediately.
He's like, "What? What do you mean?" And then you like snag his neck, latch onto him. He struggles for a short period of time. Your muscles don't tire. They don't stop. And eventually the struggling stops. And as you drink the last bits from this man, you hear from the rooftop,
Good show. Yes. Brava. Brava.
And December looks up and she's got like the red down her face and chest and just grins up at Pothinos. Thank you.
Yes, good
Better
work.
than expected.
Yes, of course. It tastes sweeter when they've earned it.
It does.
That's what I'm saying. Good job. Yes, of course. You can do it with the best of them. All right.
and then he dives down to you.
He's like, ready to go.
Yes. Thank you, my friend. I've learned a lot this night.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, I mean, if you ever need help, you can just call me, or you can text me, or leave a voice message, and I would hunt with you any day.
Good. I look forward to doing it again.
Please.
And then he takes off into the air, and the pair of you fade off into the night. I'll ask a question. We are actually almost at our break time. Do we want to go for a quick break and then come back for our latter two scenes? Yes? Okay. Folks, hello everyone at home. Hello everyone on the internet. Everyone on twitch.tv/Another World Tabletop. How are you tonight? Are you doing well? Yes, you are. Fantastic. We are doing great as well. But unlike our characters, we are human. And that means we need water and snacks and bathroom breaks. So We will see you in 10 minutes, but before we go, remember, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, brother, grandparents, local congressperson, your grocery clerk, tell your Pilates instructor, tell the people at spin class, tell the local population of pigeons that we are live on the internet telling vampire stories, and tell your dog that we love them. We will see you in 10 minutes. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone out there on the internet. How are you doing? Did you tell your dog that we love them? Dogs, potentially? Potentially more than one dog? Did you tell them that we love them? I hope that you did. We had a good break. We are rocking back in to a scene with Lupe. So, we had established that you were going to be at Temple.
Yes.
Yes. Now, could you please let the audience know exactly what you were planning to do? I believe that you have Daya with you.
Yes. So I have recognized that Daya is special. She's not just average kind. She's a mage. And magical talents should be cultivated. So I'm going to be teaching Daya tonight.
Okay. You had let Daya know, like, hey, we're going to be doing a little bit of instruction tonight. The plan is to, make you a little more aware of the magical processes of kindred life and yada, yada, yada. Daya has shown up this evening after what appears to be a little bit of shopping. Daya is wearing a crystal diadem across her forehead, is wearing a suit of ceremonial robes, a set of sandals, and wrist ornaments, beadwork, as well as abalone shell, and a big neck piece. She says, Do I look the part? Do I look magic? Am I magic? You didn't give me a dress code, so I dressed like a magician, like a wizard, like a lady wizard.
There isn't a dress code.
Okay. Oh, so I could have
regular clothes under all of that?
No, I'm not wearing anything under this.
She kind of
I thought this was like I had to, what if I needed to anoint myself in like a thing like in oils or like holy unholy water, like something like that. I don't know. I was ready for whatever. You didn't say much. You said like, oh, show up at this time and be ready. And so this is what ready looks like.
You interpreted be ready as buy robes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Does it make you feel better though? Is the real question.
I feel bonita.
All right. Well, then if you feel bonita, she kind of grins. A lot of magic is about the feeling of things.
Okay. Okay.
Some magic you wear clothes, some magic you don't. But we're gonna keep it casual.
Like sex magic.
Yes.
Grandma. Wait, sorry, not Lupe. That's okay. Okay. All right. It's about feeling.
Much of it is about feeling and following your instinct.
Okay, well, my instincts said jewelry and robes for this, You know, I needed rings
All
and
right.
all the stuff.
She kind of laughs because her own attire is like, she's got like a sheath dress on that's Prada. She's so not casual at all because there are people in her sanctum. Why would she allow them to see her dressed down in any way? She's got the red bottoms on. She looks like she could be going to head a business meeting right now, but sexier.
Sexy business meeting.
Sexy business meeting.
She
She only does the sexy kind of business these days, anyway. But she says, for me, what I'm wearing and what I'm doing is inconsequential to the success of what I do.
Okay.
However, if it makes you feel better, then you should do it. Come with me. And she starts walking down one of the side hall to a room she's been to before. It's the dressing room. It's got different accommodations. It's more like a hangout space that happens to have makeup vanities in it.
Yeah.
Mostly for her use. There's various photos kind of pasted up on the wall, and on one mirror in particular, the one she uses the most. There's a selfie of her in December hanging up there. There's a picture of Trevor. There's other people, a candid of Deacon looking pissed off. Like, there's there's just funny, like, random photos taken at random times during her time with the Coterie and other people she's met and made friends with. As well as, like, fan letters and things like that from people who love Temple.
Perfect.
And it's like this setup space. There's like candles and other things that are not lit yet. But she starts setting up like the little table near the couch area.
Yeah, Dia followed you along as closely as she possibly could. She sort of shuffles into the dressing room, closing the door behind her. She takes a look at all the pictures. She's like, wow, you have a lot of fans.
You could say that. I have been in this industry for a long time. And I am... You know what? I won't be modest about it. I'm quite revered in certain circles.
Oh. I can only imagine. I'm... Who... And then she, like, points to some of the people on the board, like, who are all these people?
Some are simply people I've met in the past. Some are friends.
Okay. All right. So she like locks in. She's like, should I sit down?
Come sit. Yeah, come sit.
She sits down. She like falls into like a lotus position. She like puts her hands on her knees. She's like, okay.
All right. So, this is a little bit like what I do, but it's going to be, or should be, something you can do.
Okay.
Oh, first, deep breath. I don't need to breathe, so I don't need to do this part. Center yourself. And I want you to focus on the stone sitting in the middle of the table. You can look at it, but sit up straight while you do.
She sits up straight. She looks at the stone.
And what it is a pendulum made of sodalite. And she takes the chain and hangs it over a hook, a little hook. It's a simple pendulum with a little sand bit underneath it. A lot of esoteric and spiritual people will let this thing go and see what kind of designs it makes while it swings.
Oh,
and they
okay.
can divine from that.
Mm-hmm.
And Lupe is explaining this in a probably more refined way to Daya. You are going to make it move.
Okay.
Envision the pendulum swinging back and forth.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna roll some dice here. Daya holds out her hand, and you see her concentrating, breathing deep, holding a breath, letting it out. And you see that slowly the pendulum starts to move. First, it goes back and forth. Then it starts to sway to the sides. And Daya looks, she's like, oh my God, I'm doing it. Oh my God, it's happening. Holy. And then as she's getting excited, you see the pendulum start to swing a little bit. And then she says, oh. And then you see the pendulum shoot off of the chain and stick directly into the wall. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's all right. You're learning. Walls can be repaired. What's important?
Yeah.
Focus, my dear. What is important is that you did it. How do you feel?
Anxious.
Anxious good or anxious bad?
Anxious bad.
Okay.
That was a lot. That was
Pause.
yeah, that was a lot.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I don't know how I did that. I don't really have words for it.
That's okay. Words may arrive in your mind over time.
Okay. Yeah, I could. So I kind of like reached inward to do it, and then I heard something back.
You heard something.
Yeah, somebody was speaking to me.
All right.
And now I don't hear anything. I don't feel anything.
Okay. This voice.
Yeah.
What was it like?
Masculine.
Okay.
Soft.
Familiar?
Little. No, completely unfamiliar.
Oh.
And it said almost the same thing that you did. It said focus, breathe, and then it said push, and when it said push, I did, and it just then the pendulum shot off. So I yeah.
All right.
Hold on, I need to let your cat out.
Bye, Squishy. Everybody tithes to
Bye,
Story
cat.
Cat. Okay. And Lupe is completely calm. This is the exact expected result of what she wanted. because this is merely step 1.
Totally.
Confirm that the belief is strong enough that she can do it. Because where else do practices like Santeria come from? Belief.
Absolutely.
It's the basis of all kinds of magic, including blood magic. At least that's how I look at it above table. And she says, next time, when it's time to push, specify gently.
Yeah.
Large objects need to be pushed hard, small objects soft, depending on what it is, of course.
Okay. Yeah. Now that I know, now that I have reference, I can practice.
Yes.
That was intense.
It was, and we can take it one night at a time.
Yeah.
If this was too much and you need some time to think about it and reflect, we can do that.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay to.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel fine. The anxiety is it. I think it's just. I watched a lot of anime as a kid, right?
Right.
And like, you know, it's always like the kid that can't control their powers and they like hurt people that they care about and all. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen.
Well, we'll keep it simple. If we need to move outdoors to a more secluded location, if that makes you feel better, we can do that down the line.
Yeah.
My dear, the important thing to remember is that putting unnecessary stress and pressure on yourself will hinder your progress. We can do this at your pace, and I have all the time in the world.
Daya sort of like looks at the floor and then looks at you. Do you have enemies?
She kind of smiles. You could say that. Yes. There are others like you here in the city.
Her face kind of screws up for a second. She like furrows her brow a bit.
You are not alone in your capabilities.
Are you training me to fight them?
I am training you to make sure that you are safe.
She gets this like very distinct look of determination on her face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be protected.
What do you mean?
I don't care about all that.
Say more.
If I wanted to be protected and I wanted to be safe, I would try to go back to school. I would move. I would leave. Or I would stay indoors all the time. My heroes, the people that I've always looked up to, they don't. I don't want to be a princess in the tower or I don't want to. I'm not a crystal goblet. I'm not a watch
Darling.
on the mantle. I want to. If you,
Darling, if anything, you are a glass cannon right now.
just if you have enemies, and you have bad people that are coming after you, I want to know how to stop them. I want to know how to hurt
That's why
them.
Well, whether you choose to hurt them or not is up to you. I am teaching you because you have a gift,
Okay.
and gifts should be cultivated. When I say I want you to be safe,
Yeah.
I'm also talking about protecting you from yourself.
Oh,
You need to learn to handle your powers,
okay.
and my magic comes from a different place than yours.
Right.
I can teach you some of the things that I can do, but there are things I can do that you will never be able to do as a human, and there are things that I can never do as a kindred.
Yeah.
Even one like myself, as well versed as I am. So.
Okay. Okay. I
am being strategic here.
I feel like I just don't know anything. And
what do you want to know?
Well, I don't want to like speed through everything, but like
Do you want more of a challenge?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I think you know how a cab, but you know how cops do like ride-alongs?
Yes.
Like,
do you want to see me do magic?
Yeah, or like
all right.
Go and like I don't know, you have to like what does Isaiah do night to night? Like he's a part of all this, right?
Oh, of course. I don't believe magic is his forte, but
yeah, but like the lifestyle.
He is the protector of this place.
Okay, so he would know more than anyone about the threats out there and what to do about them and how to recognize and neutralize them, right?
Of course.
Well, okay, then what I want to know both.
All right.
I want to know how to protect things, how to see those things, and also how to do magic. And that feels like I should, be taking Lady Wizard 101, but also like Bodyguard 101. And
all right.
So that'd be from you and from him.
That would require physical training. Are you up for that?
I took Taekwondo.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm tough.
Just a moment, dear. And she'll pick up her phone.
Okay, yeah.
And she'll call Isaiah because he's nearby, I'm sure.
Oh my God, yeah. You pick up your phone, you call Isaiah. The call doesn't go through. Isaiah just walks into the room. He was just outside the door.
Hello, dear.
Good evening, yes. What did you need?
Daya, do you want to ask Isaiah for help?
Daya looks at Isaiah and looks a little bit nervous, for sure. Kind of looks him up and down, like big swallow, like yeah, I wanted to know if I would be able to shadow you while I want to learn. Can you teach me how to do things like you? Isaiah's like, I am sure that there are many things that I can teach you. Of course. Protecting this location is my paramount duty, and all the intricacies that go into that can be broken down, and you can be given instruction in each. It would be a swift curriculum followed by a long curriculum. And Daya says, I would like that. That would be very nice.
Perfect. We'll get started soon.
Daya looks to you and says, "Okay, yeah, I'll do it."
I will leave instructions for Maya to help you during the day, should you wish to do so, and then in the evenings you can be here with us and training. We'll alternate, she says to Isaiah.
Yeah, that works for me. Whatever schedule you need, I can fit it in. I've been not looking for a replacement, but there's people that can take care of the nightly duties while I instruct Daya.
Yes, that's what we have people for. Although, if you do happen across anyone you want to replace you, let me know. I haven't had the time to look.
I've been interrogating that Modi fellow.
Excellent.
He came over onto the grounds twice now, saying that he was here for domain purposes. I did not deign to send him to you.
Oh, well, maybe next time you can send him my way.
I thought you may not want him here. I ran a security background on Modi, and it was alarming.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that a little later.
Yes.
I'm curious as to the contents of your findings.
Run-of-the-mill perversions and a few more alarming things.
Oh.
I will return to my duties for this evening and prepare a curriculum.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Isaiah.
Of course. And then he leaves the room. Daya watches him as he leaves the room and then turns back to you. That's very nice of you.
You know, if he's going to train you, you're going to have to learn to speak to him.
I can speak to him. I'm normal about it. What do you mean? It's fine.
Is it because I'm here?
No, it's whatever. I talk to Isaiah all the time. We're friends.
All right. Oh, you're friends.
We're friends.
Excellent.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
I didn't say anything. She looks a little smug, though, I will say.
You see from the corner of the door that Isaiah came out of, you see a head poking in, bearded face, man
What?
bun. He looks.
Oh.
It's like, hey. You see,
Oh, hey.
he's carrying a stack of boxes.
Oh, was that tonight?
Hey, yeah,
Did I
yeah.
Did I get my wires crossed? Oh.
No, yeah, that's tonight.
She laughs. She laughs out loud. I thought it was tomorrow. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm bringing in my stuff. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, let's get to it. Daya, I don't think you've had the chance to meet Trevor yet.
You see Daya's eyes near bulge out of her head, looking at Trevor. You've seen that look before. She's like, yeah. Oh, hi. I'm Daya. This is, and then like, she does the clear like, this is like an older person in my life, and I'm totally cool. She's like, this is my grandma. How are you? I'm here to learn magic and to also become a bodyguard. So, and then Trevor's like, that's really nice. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, babe, I'm gonna go drop my stuff off, and we can connect later. Nice to meet you, Daya. Trevor LePage, we'll get to know each other. And
Yeah.
Dia looks fucking mortified. Just mortified. She's like, babe, is that who's that? Who's that man? Who was that man?
That's my man.
That sucks for me. I just called you my grandma in front of him, and I thought he was a cute guy. That sucks for me.
It's okay. He knows who you are. Vaguely.
Cool. He's known who I was? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Briefly.
Right. Okay.
Dia, something that is important for you to know that maybe we haven't had the chance to discuss is
Yeah.
I do not plan to introduce you to very many of my kind. Only those who have access to me in a more personal way will be aware of you moving forward. Previously, you were a secret that I had to guard very closely.
Because of the enemies.
Yes.
So I'm going from secret, and then she like raises her eyebrows, to secret weapon?
Yes. If that's what you want.
I'm your granddaughter. You are a
Yes.
blood sorceress. You run a sex club. Your partner is another one of you. You have a snake man as a guard. I have some catching up to do, and then at the end of it all, I hope that all of your enemies are dead to me's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. That sucked.
That was bad.
Yeah, that was bad. I'm learning.
It was bad.
Okay. Yeah. No. Great.
I had to learn once too. Many years ago.
Yeah. What were you doing at my age?
At your age, I was a... Do you really want to know? Do you really want to know?
It
Do you
doesn't.
really want to know that much information about your grandmother?
It doesn't get worse than vampire.
I was a very high-class escort.
Ooh, I've
My
thought about
clientele
it.
were
Ooh, I've thought about it.
CEOs and the like. Who hasn't?
It's got to be.
That's great.
It has to be so much easier and more lucrative than painting.
Depends. It is a political job just as much as a social one.
Well, politically, I would like to take some money from some powerful men.
Oh, it was very fun. That was how I met my kind of husband.
Kind of husband.
He's
You have a
around here
husband?
somewhere. Kind of.
I'm sorry? I'm sorry? I have a grandpa?
Don't actually do call him that when you meet him.
Okay. I'm in. I'm so in. Is he a shit?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's been having some time to think about what he's done.
Did you put him in timeout? You icing him out?
Oh, he put himself in timeout.
Well, you can put it however
I
you
have
want,
no-
but men ain't shit. So if you had to do
I
what you
would
had to
agree.
do, it is what it is.
Yes, I left him for some time, and a lot happened. Without getting into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, you got with tall, dark, and handsome over there. Oh my god.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But that's all fair game. She's very dismissive about it, like it's really no big deal.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. Okay. Well, as much as I have about 1 billion questions, I don't have much else tonight. I'm what am I? Like, what do I call myself? I can't be Lady Wizard.
No.
Right? That's what I've been saying.
As far as I am aware, your people like you refer to themselves as mages. Well, you don't have to give yourself a name for anything. You can just be yourself. I don't generally walk around proclaiming that I am Kindred.
Yeah, I don't like that name. I don't like that name. I think I'm gonna be like the chosen one.
Okay.
Or
We'll
like
tone that down a little.
the almighty hero. Yeah, one of those.
How about we start with Witch and grow from there?
Yeah, I like Witch. Yeah, I like that.
Plenty of those.
Okay. Are there any more that are like you in the city? Like that can like teach me other stuff, or like are there different flavors, or are they like friends, or do you have?
There are friends around. However, again, it is dangerous to introduce you even to other kindred who I deem as friendly.
Okay. Yeah. No, for sure. Okay.
The more that know about you, the worse. It's better to not.
Okay, can you show me how to hide? Like magically?
Well, you're already a bit hidden.
Yeah, but is there not like wizard invisibility? Like, is that a thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to learn that next then. If I'm supposed to be a secret, I think that'd be it, right?
Well, you've been renamed by Oberon, so everybody else has no idea of who you are anymore.
Oh.
So.
What about Mom?
Lupe stops to think about that and actually isn't sure.
Oh.
Would I know above table?
Above table, you don't.
I am not certain.
Like, I remember who I am.
Yes. And this is temporary, by the way.
What, like me being
forever.
like me being a witch?
No, the renaming.
Oh.
That's a separate thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Maybe I should.
It's temporary.
Maybe I should. No, should I even have? Can I talk to Mom?
I would avoid it for the moment.
Dang.
I mean, you could email with her, text her.
I can't tell her I'm a witch, hey?
You can't tell anyone.
No
You
one?
cannot tell anyone about any of this.
I have a best friend named Gabby, not her either?
Nobody.
Okay. So it's just you, Isaiah. What was your man's name?
Trevor.
Trevor?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not his real name.
I was about to ask. Okay. Who picks Trevor? Someone trying to blend in.
Mm-hmm.
That's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good thing he's hot.
Daya.
Sorry.
Daya. Focus.
Yeah.
You
I can't tell
cannot
anyone. I can't tell anyone.
tell a soul. If you tell anyone, do you know what happens to them? Bad things happen. You cannot tell anyone else. No one. Don't write it down. Don't post about it on Tumblr. I don't want there to be any trace, any evidence anywhere.
I can't
Don't
go on
type about
Tumblr?
it.
Oh, man.
Don't post about what you are.
Okay. But I can use Tumblr.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like, I can't go on AO3 and, like, write fics?
Okay. Daya,
Yeah.
don't talk about magic.
Okay.
Don't talk about kindred.
Okay.
All of it is a secret.
Big secret.
very big. If you tell people,
Yeah.
Gaia, they die. Do you want your friends to die? Because the knowing is dangerous.
Okay. Okay.
I cannot impress any more seriously upon you. She looks a little scary when she says this.
Yeah, absolutely.
She gets a little snake-like herself.
Okay.
I mean it.
Okay. No, I won't. I'm not gonna. I won't. I will not.
And when she relaxes, her eyes return to normal.
It's just a big adjustment.
I know. But it is something you must take seriously. Deadly seriously.
I miss my friends. I miss my mom.
I know. This is all temporary. I hope to resolve this very soon.
Do you play Animal Crossing?
Do I play Animal Crossing?
Yeah.
I don't have time for video games.
Beans. Okay.
Do you want video games? I can buy them.
No, it's not. No, I have. I do a lot of. I live online. Like all my if I've disappeared off the map, like people are. Well, if they don't remember me,
Don't think about it too hard, dear.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
I'm sure some of it is reversible.
Okay.
When the renaming is taken away.
You think Isaiah would play games with me?
Sure. I would play games with you. Is it easy to play this Animal Crossing? I've seen pictures of it online. It's cute.
Yeah, it is.
I'll try it.
Okay. I'd like that.
All right.
Yeah. I'll show you. I just have a lot of routines that kind of just evaporated. It's hard to think about.
If there's anything I can do to make it easier for you during this time, I will do it. I mean it.
This is helping. It's already kind of getting better. So, it's not so bad. I mean, I have magic. That makes up for a lot of it. I'm going to try all sorts of stuff in my free time safely.
All right.
Should we have like do you have like a training room? Like a danger room?
Oh, that is something I think I will have to look into for you. Maybe avoid trying to do anything big until we find you a place.
Yeah, because like do you know what other mages can do?
I actually don't.
Okay. But you know what you can do.
I do.
And what I can do is probably close.
Over these last, she kind of thinks for a second, 50 or so years, I have studied the occult quite extensively. So I know a lot. However, mage society, she kind of shrugs. It's very much like the Kindred world. We are very segmented from one another.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. No, it's fine.
There are others as well, but we don't need to get into that.
Okay, well, yeah, you're busy, right?
Right now? No.
Okay.
Trevor needs time to bring his things in.
He's moving in with you.
Yes.
That means he's moving in with us.
Yes.
Can I walk up to him and be like, "What are your intentions with my grandmother?"
Yes, actually do it.
Would that be funny? Can I grill him?
I would love to see his reaction.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make him squirm a bit.
It probably won't work, but
Yeah.
He is a bit more than just my partner. He is also my right hand.
Oh.
In Kindred Society, I own half of the city.
I don't know all
the half that we're in.
That means, but congratulations.
So, it comes with a measure of people like me coming and going. So.
Damn, they treat women way better in Kindred Society, don't they?
Not necessarily.
Oh. We can change that, right?
Oh, I do much to do that.
All
yes.
right. Okay. Well, perfect. You know what? I think I'm going to go and I'm going to order some pizza.
All right.
And I'm going to go for a run. And then I'm going to use one of your ridiculously hot baths. Because they're wonderful.
Daya, you shouldn't be running at night without someone with you.
Isaiah can come with me.
Yeah, all right. He could use some fresh air.
Just around the club, right?
All right.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Then, you know what? I'm going to go and I'm going to try to follow some of my old routines. The ones that I still can do. I'm going to claw back a bit of my life. And then she runs off. She's like, Isaiah! And she runs off and leaves you alone.
Poor girl. Okay. She's just gonna kind of rub her temples a little bit, like, I hope this works out.
Yeah.
I look for Trevor.
Trevor is in your personal bedroom, putting away some of his effects in there. He's putting away some clothes, putting aside some little personal effects, like an alarm clock and a little, his little personal effects that go in the bedroom.
Knock knock.
Did you just knock on your own bedroom door? Get in here.
She'll walk over to him.
So, how's it going?
She looks so tired now that she's not in front of Daya.
Yeah.
I am attempting to teach her things.
Sure.
So.
She seems like a handful.
I mean, she was a normal girl until a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I've watched over her entire life.
Well, I'm sure she's learning a lot. I'm sure that you're doing your best. She's...
One day at a time. One night at a time.
Yeah. Did you hear her call you her grandma?
Yes.
Darling, that's...
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, absolutely. It's just kind of funny. You make a good mentor. Yeah.
I'm trying. Isaiah, I barely had to teach him anything. I merely filled the gaps.
You hired him as a professional, right? Yeah.
I cultivated him for 30 years. He was my ghoul. He was my first, actually.
Isaiah was. He's a good man.
He is.
He really is. When I heard that you were going to be bringing Daya in and she was staying with you and doing all this mentor stuff, I had half a mind to go out and kidnap one of the syndicate mages and get them in here and give us a rundown on... Well, I don't know. if we grilled them, they'd be able to tell us all sorts of stuff about mages and all that, right?
We don't know what they can do.
I mean, that's kind of the point. If their brains get scrambled just like anyone else, then I'm sure they'd tell us all sorts of stuff.
Actually, I've been experimenting with something. I think I could ensnare one.
We should, I think. If we can track them down. It might be, honestly. They can't keep the upper hand. They need us to do something. There's gotta be a give and take. There has to be something. They can threaten us and they can say whatever the hell they want, but these fuckers, they are so consistently acting like they have every single card.
If we find Veritas, that would be quite the boon.
Oh my gosh, yeah, even just knowing where she lives, where she's staying. But, problem for another night, to be honest.
Oh, more because I want to torture her.
Well, I mean, I'd like to feed her own foot, but I'm not into the whole, you know, torture thing.
I am when necessary.
You do you. So I'm here.
What works?
I'm living here now.
You're here.
Feels weird.
Does it?
Yeah, but only because like I was living in
a full house.
Well, no, I don't care about that. It's, you know, I've spent many a night at the Union Hall, but I kind of never in a 1,000 years would I have imagined myself living in a sex cult club. It's a lot, but I'm kind of
treats it like it's such a big deal. It's really not.
It's a far cry from what a lot of people experience. I mean, like, just because you've been inured within the sex work industry for so many years and have ran, you know, religious cults for, I mean, far longer than you were mortal. I mean, this is a bit jarring to some people. I'm pretty used to it by now. It's just funny how things work because I was living in an apartment not so many days ago, and now it's like, I don't know, I kind of starting to get used to the thrum of the music and the you know, the good drinks at the bar, and I'm sort of enjoying the company and like it's really nice. It's actually been really nice.
We have fun here.
Yeah, no doubt. You
What's the point of living forever if you don't have fun?
Oh my gosh, I'm starting to learn that. I'm starting to really learn that. I don't miss the old me as much as I thought I ever would. See that guy as a stepping stone to where I'm going.
She'll nod. I think we all go through phases like that.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
About one in the coterie. What's up with December?
What about December?
She's not staying at M3 anymore. I haven't seen any of her coven. You know, she's had a lot happen in the past, you know, quite a few days, and Texas is going to be Texas. Deacon's sitting in his high tower on some throne, likely. Uptown's probably rolling around in something that he shouldn't, out in the alley somewhere. You know,
I saw her not that terribly long ago, but something was different.
Yeah, hey?
I may put someone on her to make sure that she is okay. I have concerns.
I can go talk to her. Like, it was my domain for a long time. Like, if she doesn't want to open up, like, that's Like, that's totally fine. But if no one else is going to check on this girl and, like, have a conversation, December's powerful, and people with that much power are a little unstable at the best of times, and we're all going through it. So, you know, like, you're kind of getting all the things that you want, and I'm kind of getting all the things that I want, and Deacon is, you know, he's getting his little domain, and I mean, there's at least a, you know, a finish line in sight for Texas. If this all clears, then we can give him his little plot around of land so he can, I don't know, farm goats or whatever the fuck he was asking me for back those you know, months back. But
I was going to give her a couple of nights before checking in.
Yeah.
But historically, December and I have operated on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, okay.
When she wants me to know things, she tends to tell me, and vice versa. But things have been different.
Yeah,
recently.
I mean, can I be candid? Can I be blunt?
I don't think she's well, but yes.
Yeah, waiting and letting her come to you is clearly not fucking working.
Well, I wasn't going to wait long.
That's good. I don't know. It's just old habits. It's just old habits.
I am keenly aware of the changes.
Yeah.
But I also have my own things going on.
Yeah, and I have less things going on.
You can try. I don't know how willing she would be to speak to you, but maybe an unbiased third party would be best.
That's kind of how I want to approach it. Like, I'm your partner. I used to rule the domain. I have, you know, I have a long history of turmoil. I've lost people too. I've went through it too, and maybe December just needs...
Yeah.
Maybe December just needs a fucking idiot to vent to.
Give it a shot.
Yeah, because, like, I know she's got that big gargoyle guy, but Pothanos is... He's a fucking alien. I love the guy to death, but, like, how do you, you know, like, how do you connect to that?
I get it.
You know, like, modern era, pagan witch, blood sorcerer, coming from a strange pyramid scheme, trying to connect with a 1,000-year-old stone man. You know, like, that's...
From what little I've experienced of Pothanos, he's pretty human.
I get those vibes. And then he'll say something wild.
Like, yes, I shall cut him down with my blade, and I shall do justice upon thee, or whatever it is.
Yeah, a lot of that. He has some shockingly spicy opinions about what crops to plant side by side.
Oh, you're moving your gardens here, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah, of course.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I got my lights. My lights are all in there. If you got a room for me,
I can make room for you.
Yeah, you could. All right. Well,
I gave you your own closet. It's the smaller one, but still.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna need it. He says, I'm gonna finish unpacking. I'll come and find you when I'm done.
All right. She'll go off and do whatever business stuff she does night to night now that she's not occupied.
Totally. We'll zoom out from there.
Yeah.
The only person here that's left is a little freak. So...
You called?
The High Tower is a upper class cigar bar within Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
And you have been invited. You see the symbol on the invite, a paper invite of a black hand and a little -M. It just has a time and the address of that cigar bar.
That cigar bar is a pretty public place, right?
Oh my
Lots of
god, yeah.
kind.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. Uptown shows up in his Bentley.
Yep.
He pulls up to the front, hands the keys off to the valet, tips him like an obscene amount of money, like just a crazy amount. Uptown doesn't have a lot of money right now, but he was in Deacon's Tower recently, so he's acquired some.
I'll ask Daryl if Deacon leaves out stacks. Like, is he just got like racks laying out on a table? He probably doesn't.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I got a hold of it somehow.
Sure.
Yeah. I tip the valet a crazy amount.
Yeah.
I make my way in. Uptown's feeling in this moment, I think, there's a dangerous sort of malaise, a macabre feeling that has washed through him since these nightmares have started. And it's almost showing in him as a cavalier, laissez-faire sort of aura washing over the front of all of that. He's not getting sloppy yet. He's checking his exits. He's making sure that, like, the people he's passing on his way into the building aren't bumping into him, planting things on him. He's doing all of the things that he normally does. But he's walking in to meet a member of the Black Hand confidently.
Yeah.
Which most Kindred would think is batshit insane. And he makes his way into the cigar bar. He stops at the bar first, looks at the menu, chooses something Cuban, expensive, and quality.
Sure.
He asks to take a whiff of the ones, and using like superhuman senses, he picks one that is truly excellent.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There's no pomp. There's no pretense. There's no grand stepping in or introduction or anything like that. You just see Moshar, and Moshar the Hound is sitting at a table, legs crossed. He's got a cigar in one hand, and he doesn't have a drink, but he does have a cigar, and he gives you a nod as you enter in, and you see sitting at the table there is a half-played chessboard. It seems like a game that is already in session.
Uptown looks at the board from across the room, and if you need me to make a roll for Eyes of Chaos,
Sure.
I will. It does do stuff without needing to roll. Oh, yeah, okay, so you still have to roll either way, but to do that, I have to make a rouse check, which I will. Absolutely.
Yeah, for
Fine
sure.
on the rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
Wits. So what am I at for hunger? Oh, I fed. Okay, we're good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Big dice pool. 7 successes on a wits and aspects for Eyes of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get a sense for where that chess game is at, who's winning, who's up in material, white versus black,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Absolutely.
I take a long drag off of the cigar, hold it, not inhale in the mouth as is proper.
Mm-hmm.
Tasting, savoring.
Yeah.
Take the toothpick out, replace it for the evening with a cigar, and then I walk over to the table and I sit across from Moshar. So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I had some free time, and I wanted to have a conversation and enjoy a little bit of each other's company before the end of things.
Oh, you're one sick fuck. That's how you knew I'd show up. We're the same.
The very first thing that you did when you came in here is start looking for patterns. You look at this chessboard and you're analyzing it and you're analyzing it and you're using that pattern recognition that is famous for the Malkavians. It's an unwinnable game. It's a completely unwinnable game. The seat that you're sitting at is completely unwinnable. You're looking at the table and you're seeing the pieces that are laid out and you're like, oh, this is already an over game. You're like, that's you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, absolutely. Black checkmate in 3 turns. There's no way around it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So all the powers of foresight, all the reading of the lines, you peel back all of those layers. And I know that it must feel raw to know that it's been rigged since the start. That you were doomed the second that you chose the wrong side. Whether that's the right side, whether those are the good ones, are largely irrelevant to me, actually. I don't really care where you sit. But you took a seat at the table. You spun the chamber, cocked the gun, and you were always going to pull the trigger, and the chamber was always going to hold the bullet. And that's all there is to it.
Is this gloating?
No. I don't relish this.
No. You don't relish the outcome, or you don't relish my outcome?
I don't relish the outcome. I saw a peer. I saw another that may eventually get it. That could see the puzzle inside of the puzzle and actually be able to solve it. But every single line just leads to the same thing, doesn't it?
Who was the one you lost? Tell me about them.
When I was mortal, there was someone that was very, very important to me. I looked up to them. I saw them as a mentor, as an idol, as my high upon highs. They were the king of my heart, and the one that lit up my very soul. They were the person that gave me guidance when I needed it most. I relied on them. I leaned on them. They were the reason that I would feel righteous. They were the cause for me to act with moderation, with compassion, love for my fellow brothers and sisters. And then I saw an uncaring, callous, horrifying thing kill all of my friends and my family. They took me, and they took my brothers, and they put us in graves, and we dug our way out, and then I had to kill my brothers. And that was the day that I lost the most special person in the world to me, and that was Allah.
That was his name?
It was God. Uptown. I lost God that day.
What was his name? Not God, but the one you looked up to.
God. Uptown. He was the one I looked up to. Yes. You're not religious, are you?
No, not even remotely.
Yeah.
Hard to believe that we could live in a world where faith in God means something and atrocities like that still happen, hey?
I think he did exist. I do. I think eventually we killed him. I think man slew our own God through hubris and greed, avarice, horrors, and a loss of faith. If you asked me what I felt inside of my heart of hearts, I would tell you, I do not think there is a single God-fearing man left alive. So, that is who I lost. But that was long ago, and it doesn't matter much anymore.
Not a person, but your faith. Interesting.
Yes. I'm largely over it.
If losing faith is what drove you to where you are, why do you believe now in something new?
Oh, we...
Do you believe in the things that the Sword of Cain preaches?
I believe in my pack. I believe in the power of few being given righteous authority to destroy and take control in the stead of old, codgerly, horrifying monsters in the night. I believe in killing our masters. That is what I believe in. I think that in this modern era, we decided as a people to put slave owners on our very currency. I think that we look up to these oligarchic, horrifying billionaires and their modern practices of indentured servitude. And I think that that has leaked out from where we rule in the shadows. Because it is these old guard, horrifying monsters in the night that extol all of those virtues: oppression, authoritarianism, autocracy. They are the worst of all of us. I seek freedom. And while you and I may be diametrically opposed, I think you stand for that exact same virtue, and I was very much looking forward to seeing who was right at the end of the day for as to how to get there. But you've seen it, haven't you?
Uptown looks directly into this man's eyes. Behold my most deadly child, who loved murder for its own sake. Let him be addicted to the taste of killing, so that all may fear and loathe him. You look me in the eyes, Hound, and you tell me that you dream of freedom. You tell me that the most important thing in your life that you lost to get you here where you are was your faith. I look at you and I see a man incapable of forgiveness. You cannot forgive, and you will never be free. You cannot forgive. You are obsessed. You don't realize possibility. Because to acknowledge the existence of possibility in this moment, even the possibility of forgiveness, it's unconscionable to you. Uptown reaches out onto the table, very gently puts his fingers on the chessboard, and just turns it around so that he's sitting at the white pieces.
Right. So,
If man forgives, will he find faith again? If man does the impossible, learns to let go of the hatred he holds in his heart, is Allah reachable again? Will he come back?
I've spoken to luminaries, theocratic philosophers, the most educated individuals on the subjects of redemption, circumventing your own ill fate and descent into hell. But we have very little writings about the curse of vampirism. Truly. So, I guess, to answer the question, would I find him again? I don't think it matters anymore.
Do you think yourself unworthy in his eyes?
I know I am. If I wasn't, when I descended to this, then I am now. I've done horrific things, beyond forgiveness. And I'm not looking for it anymore. I see what you've done. You're saying that I am also in a zero-sum game. That I am approaching an end, and that I'll never be forgiven, but that's not why I'm here, Uptown. That's not why I'm here at all.
What could be more important than this? The world is crashing down around us.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
I don't know how this works in a fancy cigar bar, Aaron, but if there's live music, if there's I don't know, somewhere you can pay money to have music played that you want, or you can bribe somebody, whatever the case may be. Uptown bribed a person. And I think the song that comes on in this moment is Elvis Presley's Can't Help Falling in Love. The song that him and Cindy were supposed to dance to at their wedding for their first dance. Uptown looks at Moshar and he says, "Huh. Where are you going?"
Nowhere.
What a sad sight that is. Man, with all the drive that you have, giving up. Losing your purpose again. First a law, now this. I guess I was asking about forgiveness for other people earlier, but maybe the real question, Mashar, is, do you forgive yourself?
I think there are two things that are true about me. I will end this existence unforgiven and burning in the deepest pit of hell. And you will die without your road finished, holding on to nothing, all of your morals and all of your resolve meaning little, simply because of the tides of fate that you never had a control of. It's tragic. It's almost, I would say, biblical. Like a lesson for someone else to learn. You're almost Job.
Maybe. Yeah. Never really paid attention in Sunday school, I gotta say.
Right.
Not really my forte.
Well, Moshar.
This ennui is an ugly color on you, man. Let's do something drastic. Let's do something fucking crazy. If none of it means anything anyways.
Well.
Are you at a point where you want to keep existing?
Oh, I have to. My brothers and sisters rely on me.
Do they?
Yes.
I thought you just said that whatever's coming next, it's all fucking going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh. Uptown, it's for you. You are the doomed one. You can see it, right? Tell me you see it. I either get what I want or I move on to whatever's next. I'm mourning the loss of my peer. I'm mourning the only man that I have met since death that can make me think that I have a chance of losing, of being wrong. You're the other side of my coin since we met. Since the very day I met you, all of the rumors, all of the research, every detail that I've found out about you was true. A brilliant mind, a consummate detective, so intensely tapped into the lines of fate. I'm mourning that all of those tangled threads that you have walked down lead to the same conclusion. And it's going to be a life without you. Uptown, I've seen your death.
Oh, you've seen it too, hey?
Yes. You talk about nothing meaning anything. That the world is crashing down. I don't require anything drastic. It's you.
So what's your life going to look like when I'm gone?
A seeking in many years, hopefully, for another like you.
No one's ever going to turn that chessboard around again. You know it.
So what do I do? So what do I do? I have found the first point of interest in many years. If you would have proven to me that your side was just and right, I would have joined you. I have simply never seen your revolt accomplish anything of consequence. We have slain Methuselah. It was humanity that brought us low. But within the society of vampires, we reign. We were the most free. And it felt pure. We had brotherhood. And now I see you, and it looked like a path forward.
What changed?
You die. Your story doesn't get told.
You seem so sure. What makes you so sure?
Prophecy.
Dreams, prophecy. Like, who fucking cares?
I have not been wrong. My visions have never faltered. I have seen futures. I have watched Gehenna. I have seen personal avalanches of events lead to the same culminating point. I don't know. It just feels worthless all over again. I want to have my mind changed. I want to be wrong. I want to know that this horrifying path of death and destruction and horror, of religious zealotry, of heresy, isn't the best way to save and to live. But I haven't been wrong. So,
If you were going to be wrong, how would it happen? Have you ever stopped to think about that?
I need to know that killing, consuming, and wielding the power of this Methuselah in the doctrine of the Sword of Cain is not the best way forward, but it looks that way. If I am right, then that is the best way forward.
So let me get this straight. Your plan is to eat that fucking thing.
Yes. We eat our gods.
And you think you have the cojones to pull that off and it not take you over?
Oh, if I am taken over, then I am also put down. The point is to either wield the power or evaporate it. There are contingencies inside of contingencies. We don't bandy about with the power. We either wield it or we die. It is the strong eating the strong. Survival of the fittest.
What if I eat it?
I don't believe you get that far, Uptown. I truly don't. If
What if you
let
help
me
eat it?
let me humor this line of discussion.
Yeah.
Let us speak of hypotheticals because it is far
We're already there.
we are far more likely to enjoy that than the line of thinking of you simply petering out of existence. So, should you be there at the end, when it is myself, my pack, those syndicate buffoons, and your highly competent coterie. If you are there, and against all odds, your coterie has subverted every single conflict and have walked out on top and are given that blood right to consume that Methuselah. Should one of yours, it need not be you, it should not be you, eat Enkidu, and you live, I will, in name and soul and blood, renounce the sword, and I will take up the mantle of the Anarch revolt with a fervor that will make you look like a candle in the wind. But that is, in my experience, the most far-fetched, maybe, 1 in a million chance. Because the first 10 times was luck. The first 100 times was a likelihood. And when you have seen the fate of a man 1,000 times and had it confirmed 1,000 times, it feels like more of a curse.
You say an event like that would be a once in your lifetime event, right?
It would have to be.
What am I in your life if not a once in a lifetime person?
That is what I hoped. That is what I hoped.
See? You haven't given up on Allah yet. You still hope.
Maybe. Like I said, I was largely over him. But those habits die the hardest.
You sure I didn't bring them back?
Uptown, I am going to see this through to the very end. And there is nothing, not one singular thing, that I would relish more than to be wrong and to see you at the end. But I came here to mourn you.
Everyone seems to count me out. I don't know when they're going to get tired of being wrong.
Well.
Yeah. Like, all of that faith, all of this power, and as I say the word faith, I want to try and telepathy and see if he actually really does or really has lost his faith, or if he's just convinced himself that he has.
Oh, he lets you in.
Okay.
Yeah, instantaneously.
I have to make a rouse check.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to spend a willpower.
Yeah, largely irrelevant. Largely irrelevant. Go ahead, make your rouse, whatever. I don't care.
Yep.
The reality is that he lets you in.
Yeah.
And he bears his whole mind to you.
Yeah.
You see disillusionment. You see a lack of faith. You see his assuredness that you die. You see him know beyond a shadow of a doubt. He shows you images, moments in time, over centuries alive, of being shown prophecy, seeing it come to fruition over and over and over and over. He's had this conversation with you. He's had this conversation with others, but they were never mournful. It was a simple, you are going to die, or you are going to lose. I am going to win. You don't get out of this alive. You don't get out of this unscathed. We take your gods and we eat them. We take from you and we rule over it.
How many of them turned the chessboard around?
None. Zero people. You are a unique element in his life. It is fully and completely understood that he really is here mourning. It's the closest thing to sadness that he's felt in a long time. The last time that he was sad and horrified was the death of his brothers, and you know, he's seen a pack of his die. He was sad the first time his pack died. He was sad the first time he saw a mentor prophetically blood hunted. He was sad the first time that he had to commit to the monomacy against a dear friend. Those are the horrific times that he felt sadness, and now it's been over a century and a half since he's felt any of that. And now he sits here, and this was the first shot that he had to be wrong, to lose, to actually be subverted.
I think in this moment, Uptown reads all of this, and then relays the dream he had, showing his own death, snapping forward to everything about losing the love of his life. All of the things that Uptown that has been sad about that make him human. Nothing vampiric whatsoever. And then he reaches forward towards the chessboard. He looks at Moshar and he says, all those prophecies, all the times you've been right, they all did the thing that Kindred do, didn't they? They leaned on Kindred sensibility. Never show weakness. Never show your back. Always keep your fangs at the ready. Fight. Control. Dominate. Subjugate. None of them fucking get it, and neither do you, Moshar. You'll never win the way you're going. You can kill and take as many Methuselahs, as many elders, as you can possibly imagine. And there will always be more. An endless ocean of blood is waiting for you on this road. And the only way you could ever hope to save yourself is to be humane. Self-sacrifice. Uptown reaches onto the chessboard from the winning side. And he makes a move that throws the game on purpose. He stands up. He mashes out his cigar. And he leans in and just brushes Mushar's cheek just a little bit with his finger. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You've been doing it wrong the whole time. You lost that faith. That was the only thing that could have saved you. Goodbye.
Yeah, as you leave, you see Moshar doesn't react. He's just staring at that chessboard, and you just see one singular crimson tear roll down his face, which he pretty swiftly wipes away, and you leave him sitting in the cigar bar.
The last piece of Uptown that is left is a mix of Cuban cigar, dryer lint mixed with Modi's awfulness. Just a whiff of it. Dior Sauvage. And gasoline. That's what's left as he leaves the room.
And that's where we're going to zoom out. Folks, that's it. That's game tonight. That's what we finish on. That's the gayest thing.
So gay.
That's the gayest thing that I've
gay.
ever done in a TTRPG, and I've faded to black on hella gay sex. So...
You're welcome, chat.
You're welcome, chat. Name of this episode, I know we've named all the other ones, just whatever the number of interlude it is, but this one is Cigar Bar Homoeroticism. That's the name of the episode.
Winning title.
Yeah, winning title. That's the one I'm putting forward for awards next year. This whole scene, just, hey, if you don't give us the award, you are homophobic.
Yes.
Yeah, and that'll be the entry title. Yeah, folks, that was fantastic. What a good fucking session. Oh my god. Only 3 people, and we had some of the most impactful roleplay. God, I love this table so much. You guys rock. What a fucking absolute ride.
Truly, get us in any combination and we can do this shit all day.
No,
Everybody at this
seriously.
table.
Yeah, everyone at this fucking table. Cool. Play games with me forever.
Including those who are not present tonight.
Oh, 100%.
Clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Including Daryl,
We'll all
including
roleplay all fucking
Ian.
day.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
1,000,000%.
Miss you guys. Love
We miss
You're
you.
watching
Yeah, you were
Contact.
very missed. You were very missed.
You're so missed.
Ian, I know you smell good. I know you out
He always
there.
smells
Yeah,
good.
wherever you at, you're probably, breaking hearts and smelling great doing it. So
They're all in missing out on the great gayest shit ever.
God, fucking this cat is such a dick.
Tithe for the cat.
Yeah, tithe for the cat as she scrambles off
Don't
my fucking
tithe for
desk.
the cat.
Oh
I hope
god.
you didn't spill tea all over my
No,
suitcase.
there's
which is
literally
sitting there.
literally nothing. There's literally nothing in the cup. Don't sweat
Chaos.
it. Chaotic ass cat. All right, we are gonna raid out into Fuzka. Fuzka's live right now, so
Yeah.
Raid. Fusca. Fusca. Folks, we love you all. Tell your dogs that we love them. Catch us on Tuesday. Please catch us on Tuesday. Watch on Tuesday. Watch that show. Come in Tuesday evening. The Last Ideal.
Which show is it?
The Last Ideal. The Cosmere AP sensation, The Last Ideal, starring the fucking dopest people on the planet, me and Mandy, and the rest. So no, I can't. That's a joke. That is totally a joke. Totally a joke.
You're memeing too close to the sun.
Memeing too close to the sun. No, we love all of our players. Everybody's super fucking dope. I'm actually having a blast telling that story.
Come see us on Thursday.
Come and see us on Thursday for Heirs of Honor on Magi RPG, where we are telling another Cosmere story. We're telling so much Cosmere right now.
and I are players at the same table in this game.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, we're both players in a game.
At the same time?
Yeah, Mandy gets to play a hell of a lot more games than I do, but usually gets slotted into the seat of Forever GM. I am the Forever GM. I sit in this seat. Right. I've been welded to it. Anyway, we're going to raid out to Fusca. We will catch you all on the flip-flop. See you next time.
Yes. Bye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
You just dabbing on the way out, dude.